I'm Dave Butler. My wife and I, Lindsay Butler, own and operate Skytop Orchard. We've been here since 1967. We planted the first trees. We opened as a U-Pick in about 1980, and it's become quite a popular place for people to come and visit, pick their own apples, have family reunions. We've done some weddings here, also school groups and tours, so we've been very lucky and very fortunate. It's been a wonderful evolution to have all the technology changes. When we first started, our advertisement was pretty much done on radio and television. That's how you reached people. And then, of course, with the invention of the computers, internet, GPS location, and everything's on the internet, believe it or not, from A to Z, for research, for identifying bugs or identifying weather. We also have a young lady that works with us who is working with, you can go out in the field and it'll tell you where you are and which row you're on and what variety it is. And we're hoping to get enough data on that where it'll tell you the apple, the variety, what it's good for, when it's in season, when you can expect to pick it, when you cannot expect to pick it. We're kind of transitioning to that. So having the data is one thing, but having it properly loaded and disseminated and able to use is a big job every day.
Skytop currently relies on Verizon hotspots to stay online. Butler says they've used DSL from AT&T in the past, eventually dropping it in search of more reliable options. He says they were unable to return to it later as AT&T was no longer adding DSL customers.
So about 3 years ago, they ran a fiber optic line right in front of us, but they've been stalling hooking us up, so we can't attach to the AT&T fiber optics for some reason.
You don't know why they're stalling?
Well, I've heard a lot of different stories. I've heard AT&T agreed with the state of North Carolina and the federal only to supply it to new subdivisions. And I don't know if that's true or not. I know they ran the line right past us to go to Kenmure, which is a big housing development, and they have 200 or 300 doors. Right. So is it the economics of running it to where they can make the most money?
So what you're actually talking about is dark fiber. Dark fiber is fiber where there is opportunity to make connections. So when we reference companies like AT&T, they have to create a business case to make the door connections from the street side portion. It takes a crew of individuals that are highly skilled, likely some additional nodes or points of connectivity to implement it. And as a result, the economics for a company like AT&T, they say you have to have a threshold, and a threshold in this case is qualified as some doors. A door being needing X amount to effectively send a crew out, make the connections that are necessary on a cost-effective basis.